you should feel free and welcome to buy a toy and treat yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like, I think life is short and life's fucking stressful. So if you just want to come, then come. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not just saying it to be vulgar. I mean it. Like, if you can go home on a Friday night after a really shit week, you know, have a nice bath or a shower, you know, sit in bed with your prostate massager for a few hours, like get to know your body and have a different type of orgasm.
Absolutely. So, okay, now I interrupted that with that lovely words that you came with. Now I've got to ask you, what was the worst? We don't need to name them, but maybe just the item. Apart from the baby's head, that I know that was terrible.
Oh no, I didn't use that. Oh god, I think I'd go to prison if I used that. It was like this bullet vibrator that strapped to the penis head, and it was operated by batteries. Right. And I used it. I didn't like it. I used it for a few seconds, and it just made me want to piss myself.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like, just like the friend, you know, in the back of the penis head. Like, it didn't stimulate it in the right way for me. I was like, I'm going to pee myself. So I'm like, no, goodbye.
Do you know what? Females, we have this issue as well with certain toys. It just reaches a certain spot and it's like, okay, am I going to come or am I going to piss myself? What's happening? Yeah. I really don't know. Just I switch it off just to be safe. Now put the waterproof mat down and have another go.
I think I think a lot of retailers, they really overemphasize the vibration. Yeah. And like people don't want to be drilled a lot of the time. They want to be stimulated, and you know that's why I like graduating toys. That's why I like toys with speed options, you know, with pulsation settings and stuff. Yeah. And that's why I like buying. Like obviously, the Doxy one's incredibly powerful, but you do have the options to turn it up and down. Yeah. Which I like. It's just not, and it's not a buzz. It's a rumble.
It is a rumble. It's one of the things that I like about the Doxy is it's quite funny because I did some videos for it, and it's got such a long cable, and I know that when Colin and I used to play with it, I used to get the cable wrapped around my leg. He would get it wrapped around his leg, and just as I'm reaching it, he actually pulled it out the wall once. But it was just funny. So funny because it is such a powerful rumble.
It's so good.
Yeah, if you've got a crappy wooden house and somebody's sleeping downstairs, don't bother putting this. Don't put it on. They're going to know exactly what you're doing. It's weird. Yeah. I was playing with a toy the other day, and my daughter had a friend round, and you know she knows that I do a couple of reviews for the show and stuff, and there was buzzing going on all day, but I wasn't doing any toys. And then in the morning, I stood in my bathroom, which is right next to her wall, and I was brushing my teeth, and of course that makes quite a rumbly sound, to the point that about 10 minutes later, my daughter came in and said, "You're not playing with any toys in here, are you?" I said, "No." She goes, "I could hear you through the wall." I'm like, "Moo, that was my toothbrush." Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I like that you have that open. I like that you have that open like conversation with your daughter though.
Oh well, you know, every time I get any that's I get over the amount of a toy, if it's any good, then I'll always give her one. She's more than welcome to it. I get lots of her friends asking me for advice as well, and it's sometimes I feel like saying, "Okay, go and ask your mother if you can talk to me first, and then I'll tell you anything. Go get a comfy seat and let's get comfortable, and I will begin." Once upon a time,
So you open the book. Like...
So what is coming up for the future for you? Because I can imagine with such a great start, you're going to be going on and on and on, and I can't wait to find out what's happening.
I hope so. I mean, I've just written a piece for Cosmopolitan magazine, which is always like, I've always kind of featured on articles, and this is my own article, which is obviously a big deal for me. You know, I've always dreamed of being a writer, but I didn't really think that was going to happen to me, you know. I was just someone who works in the sex shop. So I'm just taking it as it goes. You know, I'm filming a few things. I've got a podcast in the works, which is focused just on sex education for beginners. So it's kind of, I'm not talking as an experienced person. I'm talking like to myself back to day one when I made all the mistakes. Yeah. You know, when you hurt yourself, you know, when there's, you know, accidents in bed, you know, that's why I'm doing it. And then, I'm just kind of seeing what's around the corner really. Like I'll turn up to the opening with a crisp packet. So invite me. I'll be there.
So I want to talk to you. Let me get my links up. Where are they? It's not that one. It's this one over. Is it this one? Where have they gone? So it's about our news stories. Let me just click them up. Did you get a chance to listen to any of the news?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was listening to the whole thing.
So one of them, let go, is about the £1 million worth of sex toys from Rocks Off was stolen. I've got to ask, first of all, £1 million worth of there it is. Let me bring it over here. £1 million worth of sex toys. What size are we talking about, do you reckon, for this?
Oh my God. I mean, it's Rocks Off, right? And
Yeah.
I feel bad for them because that sucks. But it's also really good. But it's also really good press for the brand. You know, you got to take the good with the bad. So like, hopefully they get a good amount of PR out of it. But I mean, usually sex toys come in cases of like 20, depending on because Rocks Off they do vibrators, they do bullets, they do prostate massages, they do like long. So it depends on the case size. I guess like a case size, that's a lot of shit to carry out.
That is a lot of shit. And what they're saying, see, this is what I can't work out, is that they're saying that it happened between 1 a.m. and 6:30. So if you've got, so you think about this, you're just strolling along in your van, you and your mate, you think, there's a big lorry here. Let's go and break into that. We've got 5 hours to have a look what's in there. And we've got a van, £1 million stuff, you know, they've got enough time to take it out. So if it's two guys, you're looking at least half an hour. You reckon?
I smell a rat.
You think more than half an hour?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of shit. I mean, if they've
heavy.
looted, yeah, it's heavy stuff. It's like, because Rocks Off it's not cheap shit. Like, excuse my language again. It's good quality stuff. So like, it's got some weight to it when you add it all up. Yeah. It's like they have a lot of silicone product, and as we know, it's not light.
I just don't know. This does not seem right to me whatsoever. And I know that people in the chat room as well. Have been saying that, you know, it's just not possible. People are saying it's an inside job. This was planned. I don't know. I feel something very fishy about this particular story. Now, I'm going to move on to the study that says we lie to get sex. It's also the debate question for tonight as well. So I've got to ask, have you ever lied to get sex? No. Now, they're saying also bending the truth.
I have to be honest, I haven't, and I would say if I had, it's just not my style, because I have this real thing. I hate feeling like a creep or a predator.
Yeah.
I have a real complex about that. So no, I don't think I've ever lied. I've definitely caught people lying.
Yes.
I've definitely found out about secret girlfriends and secret wives, and secret
now
lives.
That's a big lie.
Mm-hmm. And that sucks, but it's part of the game, isn't it? Unfortunately. But no, I have to be honest with you. I don't think I have.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, unless it's a lie I'm used to telling, and I just got so used to telling.
We know that it's real. We know.
Just convincing myself.
So also, I'm going to bring the outdoor sex one in a minute. But Chris Ratcliffe at TVX, along with his wife, have launched a new, a new English version of Pornhub called Vaunchy. They're going to be doing it's a British version of Pornhub. They want to be reigniting the libidos across the country, as a survey has revealed that 1 in 5 Brits have sex 3 times a year or less.
Oh, fuck.
And they want to be introducing, They want to be introducing more of a UK heritage, British play, British characteristics and stereotypes, and show more intimate relationships between adults without being graphic or hardcore. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, there is a big market for it. I mean, I remember when I worked in the straight sex shop in Soho, like when I was 18, we used to sell a lot of the kind of Playboy stuff, the more romantic, less hardcore. I think, to be honest with you, I'm a fan of anything that encourages people to have sex, as long as it's safe and consensual, and as long as you're enjoying it. Like, I am a fan. As long as they're vetting is it like a user upload site, or is it going to be their own content?
I think it might be a bit of both, actually.
As long as they're vetting that content, because I know that Pornhub were under a fire recently, because there were videos of in the background people doing things in public, and you can see children in the background and stuff, and I'm like, surely those videos get vetted.
Yeah.
As long as it's vetted, as long as they get absolute confirmation that all performers are You know, it's not revenge porn. Everyone knows they're going on there. I'm down for it. Like, have fun.
So what would be if you could name a British scenario of something saucy that you might watch, maybe a James Bond, maybe, you know, maybe a bit of the Royals, what would you have? What idea would you do? And this is patent to Tohper Taylor on Rose Talk Sex. You heard it here first.
I think I would love to see a Pat Butcher themed porn. Oh, I'd love it. Like, do you know her and Frank and the spinning bow tie? I really mean it as well. I'm not even just saying it. I'd actually watch it. I'd love it. Or like a Cat Slater. Do you like Cat Slater saying, like, I didn't just become a slag, I became a total slag. Like, and then, like, 15 men arrive, and she's like, here we go. And I was like, yes, girl, get him.
Is there no Alfie? No Alfie Moon involved in there?
Maybe he can be one of the 15. Like, or for my own self-indulgence, like an Anthony Joshua themed one. That's just for me. I'll watch that one.
I like that. Okay, so our people's choice for tonight. I don't know if you've heard them. Let me get them up because they are. It's Aha. So we've got the song "Take on Me." Now the unfortunate thing with you is that because we're playing through Skype through the computer, this won't play for you as audio for you to hear. So did you get a chance to listen to any of them through the show?
Yeah, I've listened to the whole show.
Okay, which one would your vote be tonight? Would it be the original? Would it be the kind of funky jazz one? Would it be Weezer, the rock one? Or would it be Annie B, which is the acoustic one?
I have to say the original.
You're going to go for the original?
Yeah. I love that song.
It is winning. It's doing very well. Let's see.
It makes me happy.
It makes you happy. I think I've always loved the video. It was one of the first videos of its time. It's thrashing everything by 67%. So I think that's going to be tonight's winners. But you never know. People in the chat room might be able to persuade it. And I've got one more wonderful thing for you. And it's our word of the week. Fudgy crinkles. I can't help but laugh when I say it.
That was my name in prison.
Fudgy crinkles.
Yeah. What the hell does that mean?
What do you think that means?
Fudgy crinkles sounds like something you have to wipe up after sex.
That's very good. That's very good. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Brilliant. Well, do you know what? You've been an absolute pleasure. I'd love to have you back on the show if you'd love to come back at any time. Anything you've got new coming up, please let us know and we'll put it out there for you because you've been an absolute
I love my industry.
Joy. You've been an absolute superstar. Thank you so much for joining us on Rose Talk Sex tonight. Tohper Taylor, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye. What an absolute diamond. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Tohper Taylor. Love him. Absolutely. Let me just bring this back and then we'll do a quick catch up. So tonight's, of course, are a fudgy crinkles. Our word of the week is fudgy crinkles. If you think you know what fudgy crinkles is, then please get in touch with me because I'd love to find out what it was. Guys, people, you didn't get a chance to send me any questions in the chat room. You need to be quicker than that for me. Let me move this one out the way. I want to say a great big thank you, of course, to Tohper Taylor for joining me tonight. What an absolute superstar. I'm going to put on the fourth song of the night. I hope you like this one. It's another weird one. I'm not calling them weird. They are nice. But it's from Little Dragon and it's called Lover Chanting.